Hi everyone, my name is Nargis Nasreen and we are here to solve another question on SQL. And today is day 24 of solving 100 questions on SQL. So the question we are going to solve today is acceptance rate by date, and this question got asked in Meta. So the question is calculate the friend acceptance rate for each date when friend requests were sent. A request is sent if action is equal to sent and accepted if action is equal to accepted. If a request is not accepted, there is no record of it being accepted in the table. The output will only include dates where the requests were sent and at least one of them was accepted. As the acceptance rate can only be calculated for those dates, show the results ordered from the earliest to the latest date. Okay. So in this question, what we have to do, we have users who has been sending request and we have users who has been accepting request. So we have to find out on a particular date how many users has sent the request, and out of those requests, how many got accepted. It might happen that user has sent a request today and another user has accepted it tomorrow, but we do not have to worry about accepted date. We have to worry about like today how many requests got accepted and how many. So today how many requests got sent, and out of all those sent requests, how many got accepted? It can get accepted on different dates. Okay, we do not have to worry about it. Okay, so let's quickly see the table so that we can understand it better. So we have these columns: user ID sender, user ID receiver, date, and action. So see, if this is the sender, this is the receiver, request got sent on this date. And again, this is the sender, this is the receiver, and request got accepted on this date. So for example, we have to calculate the acceptance rate, right? So let's imagine that there are only these two records in this table. Okay. So what we have to find on a particular date, we will have to see on this date how many requests got sent. So one request got sent from this user to this user, and this user accepts the request, okay, on this date. So we only have to show on 1st of January, one request got sent and that request got accepted as well. So the acceptance rate is going to be 100%. Okay, we do not have to worry about the accepted date. We only have to worry about sent date. Okay, so this is what we have to do. So how we are going to solve this problem? How we are going to start? So we need two things. We need all the records in which the request got sent, and we need all the records where the request got accepted. So I'm going to create two tables. For this, I'm going to take help of common table expression. So I'm going to write with CTE as select star from this table where action is equal to sent. Okay, let me show you how it will look like. So it will look like this. Select star from CTE. So see, we have all the records where the action is sent. So these are the sent requests on different dates. So on these dates, we have to find out how many requests got sent. And now we need another table where we will have the records of accepted request. So for that, I'm going to create another CT. Let's name this as CT2 as select star from this table where action is equal to accepted, right? Now let's see. Select star from CT2. So we have all the records where the action is accepted. Okay. Now what we have to do, we have to find out, see, in both of these two tables, one thing is going to be common, that which user sent the request and which user accepts the request. Okay, accepted the request. Okay, so using that, we can find out from the sent table how many requests got sent, and then using user ID sender value and user ID receiver value, we can find out how many of those requests got accepted. Okay, let me show you simple thing, how we are going to find out the number of records that got sent. So for that, I'm going to write down select. We have to do it for unique dates. So I'm going to write down date. Then we have to find out the count of sent request, that is user ID sender. So it is going to be user ID sender from CTE, because in the CTE table, we have the sent values, okay, sent request values. Then I'm going to do group by on dates so that we can see on different date how many requests got sent. So let's run this code. So see, On 4th of Jan, 4 requests got sent. On 6th of Jan, 3 requests got sent. Just like this, we can find out, we have to do what? Now we have to find out how many of these requests that got sent, how many of these requests got accepted by the same user, So what we are going to do, we have two tables now, CTE and CTE2. We are going to join these two tables using common columns, that is user ID sender and user ID receiver. Okay, so we have this table. Let me write it down here. Okay, we have this table. And now we are going to join CTE and CTE2 on these two common columns. Okay, and in CTE, we have the sent values, and in CTE2, we have the accepted records, right? So how we are going to join? We are going to do left join. By left join, we are going to do left join on CTE. Why? Because it can happen that a user has sent a request to another user, but that another user has never accepted the request, right? But still we need the count, like how many requests got sent on particular day. It doesn't matter whether it got accepted or not. If it is get accepted, then we have to find out acceptance rate, okay? And if it is not get accepted, then still we need the send count, like how many records got sent on a particular date. So we are going to do left join, left join, CT to on CT dot user ID sender is equal to CT2 dot user ID sender. Okay, and CT dot user ID receiver is equal to CT2 dot user ID receiver. Okay, now on which date we are going to do the group by? We are going to do on the CT dates. Why? Because we have to worry about the sent date. On which date the request got sent. It might happen that a request got sent today, but it got accepted later. So we do not have to worry about accepted date. We have to find out on sent date how many records got sent on a particular date. Okay, and we have to do it for all the unique dates. So that is why we are grouping it on unique dates. So CT dot date, and here we are going to take CT date. Here we are going to take CT dot user ID sender, because from there we will find out how many requests got sent, and we are going to take the count of CT2 dot user ID receiver. Okay, now let's run this. I'm going to remove this. So see, on 4th of January, 4 requests got sent and 3 got accepted. On 6th of January, 3 requests got sent, 2 got accepted. Now what we have to do, we have to find out the acceptance rate. We are almost done. We have to find out the acceptance rate. For that, what we need to do, we need to divide the receiver count by sender count. Let's name this as acceptance rate. Now let's run this. Yeah, so we are getting this. That is on 4th of Jan, the acceptance rate is 0.75. On 6th of Jan, the acceptance rate is 0.67. So we got our answer. We got the acceptance rate on different unique dates. Now let's see the expected output. So in the expected output as well, the answer is same. It is matching. Now let's submit our solution. So yeah, it got accepted. So this is the query. It is a very good question. We should know what we have to do. There's few things mentioned, that is we have to worry about sent date. So what we did, we separated the sent records and accepted records into different tables using CT. Then from there, for unique dates, we find out on each date how many requests got sent, and then we find out for the same sender ID and receiver ID how many requests got accepted, and then we find out the acceptance rate. So this is the way we use to solve this problem. Okay, I hope you understand this. And if you have any question, you can ask in the comment section. If you have more solution to this problem, you can ask that too in the comment section. I hope you like this video. If you like it, keep liking. Do not forget to subscribe. Have a nice day. Take care.